What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, and in today's video I have for you my weapon review of the asval. So the asval coming back from Battlefield 3, coming into Battlefield 4, being released in the second Assault DLC. So the interesting thing about the asval is it's built in with a suppressor on the barrel, which means you cannot replace the suppressor. The other interesting thing about the asval is that it has 30 maximum damage, dropping off to 17 at long range. So for a PDW, that is absolutely extreme. Most of the PDWs have a really low damage output, but the asval itself has a higher damage output than most of the assault rifles, which is absolutely insane. Most of the assault rifles having 25 maximum damage, dropping off to 18 at long range. So the interesting thing about the asval in terms of damage is that in between that close to medium range zone, you're going to beat most assault rifles if you can hit the target. And that's the challenge with the asval, because it does have so much recoil. With 900 rounds per minute, you have to learn how to use it. To unlock the asval, you need 10 minutes in a helicopter. I did this by just playing air superiority for a couple of rounds, and I unlocked it very quickly. And you also need 10 squad repair ribbons. So what I recommend is going in a heli and just doing the reps for your teammates, and you'll eventually get it after a couple of rounds of that also. So it's very easy to unlock. It can be time consuming if you play like infantry modes and stuff, so I just recommend going in the helis, just spending time on that, and you'll unlock the asval very quickly. I like to think of the asval as a skill-based weapon. I feel like when you master this weapon, it can be one of the best in the game, just because it has 900 rounds per minute, it has the extreme damage output. I guess the one negative to it is it's only available for the engineer kit, seeing as it is a PDW. You can't really mix and match your classes how you would like. So for me, I would imagine this asval perfect with my med bags. You know, I like to take cover beyond the reload, because I would also like to point out as well that it only has 21 rounds in the magazine. So I notice for myself at least that I take one guy out and then I'll go back on the reload. You really do need med bags if you've been shot. If you've just been in a gunfight, you need to drop back, take cover, and have some health. You can't really do that with the engineer kit. So, and also on that note, it does have a pretty fast reload. When there's ammo left in the magazine, it's at 1.95 seconds. But when there's ammo completely dry, when you've got no ammo left in there, it's at 2.9 seconds, which is a whole second longer than if you had ammo left in the magazine. So that is pretty significant. That's a 1 second difference, and while that doesn't sound like much, it is pretty significant when you are playing a game like Battlefield where every second counts. So be sure to keep that in mind. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head into the weapon customization to try and remove some of that recoil, because it really is a hindrance on the weapon. I mean, beyond 50 meters you can't really hit anything, which kind of sucks. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to head into the customization to try and remove some of that recoil. Okay guys, so here we are in the weapon customization. I've selected the asval. So with the optic, I like to go with the Reflex RDS. The Coyote RDS and the Cobra RDS are also good options for the optic, but I go with the Reflex as personal preference. For the accessory, I've chosen to go with the laser sight just because of the hip fire. You definitely need that if you want to get the good hip fire and take advantage of the asval's really accurate hip fire. So that's good. For the underbarrel, I've gone with the stubby grip just to reduce that fully automatic recoil by 15%. The angled grip is good for reducing the first shot recoil, but if you want to reduce some of that hip fire recoil, you can also use the ergo grip. And for the camo, I've chosen to go with this ink blotch camo because I think it looks pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So after putting those attachments on, I've seen a difference in terms of accuracy, in terms of like that fully automatic fire between, you know, that 30 to 50 meter range zone. The stubby grip did help with that. The one problem I still have with the asval is tap firing, and in general accuracy. I mean, the thing is not really good at any sort of range. I mean, it's built for close range. It has a 30 maximum damage, has an extremely fast rate of fire, and that's where you need to take advantage into those close to medium range zones. The hip fire is absolutely amazing. Again, it is a PDW, so it does have really good hip fire. Take advantage of that. You know, play to its strengths, and you you will dominate on the battlefield. And guys, tell me in the comment section below what you think of the asval. I think it's an absolute beast. One of my favorite weapons in the game. Definitely my favorite PDW right now, along with the CZ3A1. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and peace.